Speaking of bad stuff to put in your body, Cracker Barrel. No, Cracker Barrel's not the bad stuff. I love Cracker Barrel. The bad stuff to put in your body in this context is the fake sausage that Cracker Barrel is now peddling. Cracker Barrel had this post. It went up yesterday. They said, discover new meat frontiers. Experience the out-of-this-world flavor of the impossible sausage made from plants next time you build your own breakfast. This story was brought to my attention by Aaron McIntyre. I looked at this story. I thought, oh my gosh, this is the most devastating argument against the free market I've ever heard in my life. This is devastating because there is no way in hell that the vegan, vegetarian, whatever fake sausage at Cracker Barrel is being driven by customer demand. Not one single person who has ever walked into a Cracker Barrel would even consider eating fake vegetarian sausage. Not one. People who walk into Cracker Barrel, myself included, tend to be a little heartier, a little more old school, sometimes a little more on the Big Bubba side of things. What they would want, if there were going to be any change to Cracker Barrel's sausage, they would want them to add more meat to it. They would want the sausage to be pork and beef and probably veal, and they would just add as much meat as possible. Okay, this decision is being driven from the top. This decision is woke executives, or who knows, the kinds of people in the big funding firms, in whatever it is, venture capital and the public markets who are pushing ESG, environmental, social governance policies. They're the kind of people who are saying, we need to impose these new standards. The same people who want us to live in our pods and eat the bugs and not own anything and be totally happy and stop driving cars and take bicycles everywhere and take public transportation. These are the people who say, you don't get to eat your sausage anymore. You don't get to eat meat. Now you have to eat impossible meat. Yum, yum, it's so delicious. That's where those decisions are coming from. This is not a corporation responding to market demand. And unfortunately, that's the way that a lot of our market operates. That's the way a lot of our businesses operate. This is why, though I'm a conservative and I have a ton of respect for free markets, and I think free markets can be a good means to an end for a flourishing society, I do not worship at the altar of the free market, okay? Because I know, one, that free markets can be so easily perverted, and two, it takes a political order to set the parameters of a market. Just like you think of a physical marketplace that you go to, a physical marketplace has little roads and streets and building codes and ways that it's designed, and that is established by the political order. Well, the same thing holds true in the economic market, in the more abstract market. And the fact is, there are a lot of activists out there who are manipulating market forces to try to not respond to customer demand, but to change customer demand and to turn us into a nation of, to use a popular phrase, weak soy boy beta cucks who are just eating a bunch of fake plant sausage instead of good, delicious pork sausage like we were intended to eat. So I certainly will never eat the impossible sausage at Cracker Barrel. I've seen outrage from fellow Cracker Barrel fans like I am. And if those guys know what's good for them, they will get rid of this vegetarian crap from the menu. Because until they do, I am not stepping foot back into a Cracker Barrel. These woke executives think they can force their will on us. I don't think so, Buster. Hit them where it hurts, right in the pocketbook. Right now, head on over to puretalk.com, enter promo code Knowles. Bidenflation has left every business trying to nickel and dime you. They're all trying to figure out how much they can squeeze you to offset their increasing costs. Not Pure Talk. This is why I love Pure Talk. Pure Talk drew the line in the sand. They said, stop screwing over the American public. When you sign up with Pure Talk this month, you are going to get their best offer yet. You are going to get 1 month free, just completely free. You're going to save probably 2/3 of what you're currently spending on your cell phone bill for all the talk, all the text, all the data you want on America's most reliable 5G network. You're going to do all of that for $30 a month, except for that first month where it's $0 a month. Right now, when you make that switch, go to puretalk.com, enter promo code Knowles for this special offer. Do you need another reason? When you choose Pure Talk, you're choosing to support American jobs, not a company that sends them overseas to China or other places that hate us. You're choosing to support a veteran-owned American-based company and, most important of all, a sponsor of everything we do here at the Daily Wire and the sponsor of the Voice Mailbag, which is my favorite segment. So head on over right now to puretalk.com, select a plan, maybe add a new iPhone or Android, whatever you want. Add promo code Knowles, Knowles, get 1 month for free.
Hi, Michael. Thank you for listening to my question. So with all of the Beyonce controversy going on, I thought now would be a good time to bring up her music video. And I believe this is back from 2008. It's called XO. And at the 3-minute and 6-second mark, there's a flash of an actual demon. And it has nothing to do with the song or the video. It's very scary, and it's barely a second long. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, and I don't understand why the word spaz is so controversial, but an actual demon that does not belong there, why is nobody talking about it? And also on her Lemonade album, there's like a poem that she did, and there's a line in it that says, I plugged my menses with pages from the holy book. So that sounds like witchcraft to me. I've also heard that she has lawsuits due to severe witchcraft, like her tour mates or whatever said that she was like using their kittens as sacrifices, and it's very scary. So I just wanted another pair of eyes on this to maybe shine some spotlight on it and see what the heck is going on with Beyonce. So thank you again for taking my question, and have a blessed day.
So I don't know about the witchcraft kitten stuff, but I do remember the demon image. And it's really, really weird. If you haven't seen this video, Beyonce just flashes a demon, like an actual demon, just without any reason that would come from the plot of the music video or anything like that. It just flashes the demon there. And I have to tell you, I'm not surprised when that sort of stuff happens, because the devil is the prince of this world, and because we're fighting against principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness in the high places. So when that peeks through the veil a little bit, I'm not really all that surprised. Demons are real. The devil is real. To quote Antonin Scalia when he was giving an interview to a very glib New York Magazine reporter, many more intelligent people than you and me have believed in the devil, okay? You should have a healthy caution about spiritual wickedness. You should have a healthy fear of sin and do your best not to sin, because it's all real, okay? It is all real. C.S. Lewis makes an important point too, which is sometimes when people come to realize that good and bad are real things, and the devil is a real person, and people get really, really interested in that, in the occult, and you are seeing a rise in interest in the occult right now, especially as public Christianity wanes. And C.S. Lewis gives good advice, which is you should not totally ignore the fact that demons are real. You need to be aware of it, but you shouldn't be too interested either. Be aware of it, know that it's real, be on guard. You know, the devil is crouching in the corner, sin is crouching in the corner, waiting to pounce on you and gobble you up at every given second. We are living in a world of intense spiritual combat happening all around us and through us. But don't harp on it all the time, okay? I don't know what Beyonce's doing. I mean, she's had all sorts of weird occult kind of imagery in her music for a long time. So I hope things turn out okay for her. But as far as it pertains to you, I don't really care about Beyonce all that much, though we do share a last name and are probably cousins. As it pertains to you, I wouldn't focus on it too much. Just do the right thing and don't sin. Don't sin, and don't sacrifice any cats, and don't do whatever Beyonce allegedly did with the book and all, with the Bible and everything. Don't do that, and just do the right thing. So glad you liked that clip. Now, hold up, wait, don't go. Look, I know I got 1 million subscribers here on YouTube. That's great. I'm thrilled. I'm very grateful to all of you who took us to that level. Now, I want to reach 1 trillion. I know it's a little bit of a lofty goal. I want to do it. I think we can. You've got to subscribe, ring the bell, get the notifications. We'll see you next time.